My mic on? There we go. What's good? What's going on? What's happening? My people, my good people. I'm ESAW. You're watching ESAW Speaks. I want to shout out to NMC Network for allowing me this opportunity. Today, I'm just going to be talking about a little bit about me, so y'all can get to know me or whatever. Um, 29. I was raised by a single black, successful, independent woman. Shout out to Stephanie Reese. She's definitely a big inspiration in my life. Definitely look up to her for sure. Um, my dad, you know how dads are. I mean, he was in and out. He was in and out, but still love him to death. I'm just like him, female version of him, I'd say. Um, I was raised in Franklin, went to Franklin High, but I moved a lot. Lived in Hendersonville, but yeah, a little bit about me. But my mom, she's one of my most biggest inspirations. I'd say one. Let's just start off. My mom was probably one of the most ghettoest women you could ever meet. So ghetto, ratchet, hella ratchet. Then she had me, and she realized that she needed to get her life together and all that. So she started doing nails in her mom's house, in my grandma's house. And then she got this good opportunity, and she moved into a salon. That's when we moved to Green Hills, and I went to Percy Priest High, or Percy Priest Elementary, I'm sorry. And then she got opportunity. She got her own shop. It was a small shop. She wasn't getting good business. Then it grew as time went on. And then it turned into a nail shop, hair shop, spa. Now she doesn't even work there. She just has people working for her. Big boss, big speaker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Now she's a flight attendant. So she wanted to be a flight attendant when I was a kid. I remember her taking the classes. She failed, but now she's been a flight attendant for I'd say about like 3 years now. 3 years now. So she just has people working at her shop, for her. So it's big boss moves for sure. So I definitely look up to her because I want to be. I don't want to work for anybody. I want to be my own boss. Period. For life. It takes time though, but definitely big inspiration in my life for sure. My dad, let's just say my dad is my dad. All I can say about him is Esau. The last name Esau rings bells. That's all I can say. Doesn't ring bells in a good way. I'll tell you why. Esau's we're good in jail. That's not a good thing. Esau, yeah. Were you locked up with Esau? Yeah, not me. Wrong Esau. So many of us. It's a huge. We have a big family. I don't know half of them because of my father, but he's a dope man. Like I said, he's my pops. But he was always in and out and stuff. always gang banging and you know living that lifestyle. But it's still my man's. Like I said, I'm just like him in certain ways, you know. Uh, but yeah, my mom was very much so attracted to the fast life and to the football players, basketball players, drug dealers, all that. So one day she meets this man. I'm kind of jumping topics, but doesn't matter. One day she meets this man. You know, I kind of felt like that she got taken away from me because, like I said, I'm only child. So it was me and my mom till I was like 17, I think. Yes, about 17, 18. She meets this pastor. That was very different, especially for me being gay. We'll talk about that. Talk about that topic another time. But yeah, like I said, like I was used to meeting all these dudes that you know she attracted and she brought around, which was bad for me at the same time. I know she didn't like it, but she just wanted that comfort. Everybody wants that comfort, but um, I'm happy for her. I'm very happy for her. She's happily married. He takes great care of her. She takes great care of him. They're a great team. They're both successful. They're both independent. But it was weird. It was weird. I moved. I moved in with them when they got married, and I don't know. It was just awkward for me because I mean, I know nobody can judge but God, and he's a pastor, so he can't judge. But still, just being gay and living in the pastor's house, that was kind of awkward. But uh, yeah, me and my mom, we were like best friends. We were like best friends for sure. And then when she got married, I feel like she kind of got taken away from me, and I felt like things were getting different. And I guess it's because she had married a pastor. So appreciate you, Noah. Um, but she did raise me well. She made sure I had everything I wanted and everything I needed. I couldn't ask for anything more. Anything more. She worked her butt off. Like when she had me, everything changed. Everything changed. Like you could just see the woman, the transition that she made, all the transitions she made for me. But it bettered herself also too. So you always want to better yourself. You don't ever want to go backwards. You want to move forward. So Brian, that's my stepdad. Shout out to him. He's a good man. He's a good man. But I had to move out because things just didn't feel right to me. I felt like I was like walking on eggshells. Like I don't know. I was always forced to go to church, which there's nothing wrong going to church. I went every Sunday, but I was forced to go. I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but once I moved out, I stopped going to church because uh, I don't know. Me and my mom, we kind of had fell out. We fell out when she found out I was gay. I didn't come out to her. I didn't get to come out to her. We'll talk about that too another time. But yeah, me and my mom, we fell out, and it kind of hurt because, like I said, we were real close, and we would just argue all the time. Like when we get on the phone, it start out good and then it'll start off as an argument. Her telling me that this is just a phase. It'll pass you by. This isn't you. Blase, blase. Nobody wants to hear that. It is what it is. Nobody's perfect, and being gay is not. There's no being perfect or not being perfect just because you're gay. Nobody's perfect. God put us on this earth for a reason. God created us. Is it our choice? Yes. And no at the same time because you have some people that feel like they were just born gay. They've never experienced something with or anything with another sex. It was never their thing. Or they never looked at another sex in that type of way. So some people feel like they were born that way. Me, I've experienced. I made sure. Ain't no shame in my game, like I said. But on this show, you gonna hear nothing but the real and the raw, for real, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I tested my waters. Definitely wasn't for me at all. At all. I lay there like I was dead. Hated it. No, hurt. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like we definitely fell out. We fell out for a while, but she started coming back around. About it took her a few months. What really got to her though is when I started dressing differently. She didn't understand. Okay, you're gay. That's cool. I'm cool with that. She probably wasn't cool with it. I feel like she's cool with it now because now we talk all the time. We go out to eat. We do stuff together all the time. So she's cool with it now. She allows me to bring whoever I'm with, to events and not events, but holidays and stuff like that. So she's cool with it. But yeah, I think what really put the icing on the cake was why did I start dressing like a boy? And a lot of people ask me that. Like when I was in high school, everybody asked me like, why'd you do that? What made you dress like a dude? Everybody thought that I was a bad bitch when I dressed like a girl. So it was surprising for everybody, but I don't know. I was always comfortable in bigger clothes when I was younger. I always used to dress up in my cousin's clothes, and I was raised with all boy cousins anyway. Like I played sports all my life. I was a tomboy all my life. So uh yeah, that's one of the main reasons that she kind of frowned upon it, I guess, because she's seen her daughter, the daughter she used to always go shopping with and be able to pick out clothes for her to looking like a boy. So that was a big ordeal for her. Did she get over it? Of course. It's either you're gonna love your child or you're gonna lose the connection with your child. No parent wants to lose that special connection. It's your kid. You gotta love them, gay, straight, whatever, whatever they are, transgender, whatever. You gotta love them. So that passed by. We got through those trials and tribulations. My family, they didn't care. They didn't care at all. They knew because I never brought dudes around, and like I said, I was always a tomboy. So my family knew. They weren't surprised, but they still asked me, "Why do you have to dress like a boy?" What's her name? Ellen DeGeneres, whatever her name is. She doesn't dress like a boy. Yes, she does. She dresses like a boy. She just is more. She just wears makeup and wears tighter clothes, but she still dresses like a boy. That was always the big question or the big ordeal. Why did I have to start dressing like a boy? I'm just excuse me. I'm just comfortable like this. I don't like wearing tight clothes. This is just me. I've always been a tomboy. But love her to death. Gotta love her to death. Love my pops to death too. Do I wish he was in my life more? Yeah. He only calls me when he needs something, and that's sad because I should be calling him. He shouldn't be calling me when he needs something. But I'm always there for him when he needs something. I got him, because I love him. Period. I have two siblings on my dad's side. It's three of us total. My dad had three kids. Like I said, I'm the only child on my mom's side. My mom raised me. So my sister, shout out to my sister Lejana. She's a YouTuber. Lejana's Life, if y'all want to look her up. She's dope. Super dope. Lejana and Junior, that's my brother. Shout out to him too. Um, Me and my sister, we are very much. I want to say we're alike. I want to say we're alike, except for she is dolled up. She's a dolled up version. She's very very girly girl, but we're alike. I say we're alike a lot. My brother, I don't really talk to him. I don't talk to him. I guess it's because he's younger. But they're both very intelligent. My sister, she just graduated from college. She's a YouTuber, big YouTuber. She she acts, she models, she does everything. She does the whole nine. Oh, thank you, Jamari. Am I saying that right, Jamari? But yeah, she acts, she models, all that. But I want to say we're like in a lot of ways, definitely for sure. Um, but yeah, being gay definitely. I mean, I don't want to say it's different. It's different, I guess. But you would have to be gay to know that. Some parents accept it. Some parents don't accept it. Some parents take years to accept it. Some parents appreciate you, TK. Some parents just stop talking to their kids all the way. Like I've had a friend like that. Mom just shut her off completely. Stop talking to her. Stop answering the phone calls. I mean, some people just they don't agree with that lifestyle. Where did you spend most of your time where you felt connected? Are you talking about with my mom or with my family, or what exactly are you speaking on? But yeah, like I said, some parents they don't accept it. I mean, that's their loss because at the end of the day, that's still your child. You created that person. You, the daddy, and God created that person. So, I mean, that's on the parent if they want to lose that connection with their kid just because their child decided to, you know, not be with the same sex, which there's nothing wrong with it. But that's just my opinion. That's how I feel. It's not just because I'm gay. I would feel like that if I was straight. But anyways, that's gonna be a whole nother topic. Let me get off that topic because I can keep going on about that. But another inspiration is for sure my grandma, who thinks that she's still 25 years old. She's 80. That woman does not sit down, bro. Like she does not sit down. She's constantly up, going to get her hair done, nails done. She's up. And what kills me is she always says like, I still want to be alive. I want to be alive to see one of my grandchildren graduate from high school. Like, I don't like when she talks like that. Like, you're not going anywhere anytime soon. Which, I mean, we can't say that accidents happen. People are, dying every day. So, I mean, that what I said isn't all the way true. But how I'm looking at it is she's saying of old age. Like, lady, you move around like you're still 30 years old. Like, you don't know how to sit down. She still hasn't retired yet, and she has all this money. She could retire and sit on her ass, but she chooses not to. So I just feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of women in my family are go getters. They don't take no for an answer, or they're not lazy. You know, they go and get what's theirs, as you should. You shouldn't want nothing easy. I don't want nothing easy. I go and get mine. I know that for sure. But those are definitely two. I can't just say two women in my family because honestly, all my aunties and stuff, everybody on my mom's side, they're successful. Everybody like they work their ass off. They got it. They got it good. They got it made, and that's how I want to be. So I can say all my whole family is a big inspiration. Would I like to know my dad's side of the family more? Yes, because that's my blood too. But I don't. He never brings them around, but because he doesn't come around. So I know probably like five people from my dad's side of the family, but which is kind of sad because people know my dad's side of the family more than I do. So that's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Like I said, he comes around when he needs something. So did you have a group of friends? Let's see, get out of the house. Oh yeah, for sure. When I moved out, actually, when I moved out, I started wilding. I'm not gonna lie, like I was being so rebellious. because I felt like I was losing my mom because she got married, and that's just my selfishness because I was spoiled to death. So, and that's like all I knew. That was my best friend. So, but yeah, I moved out when I graduated. When I was 18, I moved out ASAP. And that's when I started to get into trouble because, like I said, I started being very rebellious just to get attention for no reason. But I felt like it was a reason, you know. It made me feel good. Started doing stuff that I should not have been doing, being places I shouldn't have been, you know, getting charges and stuff, dumb stuff, stealing from malls, like dumb stuff, just to get attention, just because I felt I kind of felt unloved by her. Like I don't know, stuff was different when she when she found out that I was gay. Like I said, I didn't get to come out to her, so that's a big ordeal. Like you got to be ready to come out to your parents. You don't want them to hear that from anybody else. Like you got to be ready for that. So I wasn't ready to come out to my mom. It just so happened she got a phone call on some messy shit, and she found out. And the awkward part was I was in the car in the back seat when she got the phone call. So I got that look, and she turned around and looked at me, and I'm like, "What?" And then that was just awkward. I just had to get out. I just had to get out and go in my room. Like I didn't even want to talk to her because everything she said was just I just felt like it was just negative. Like I don't know. So I moved out when I was 18, and I believe when I was 18, I just was like bouncing around really. Honestly, I was just doing whatever. I was going over friends' houses, staying the night, going to hotel to hotel. I was just bouncing around, just living life. I thought living life. No, that's not living life. Getting in trouble is not living life. Do I regret what I did in the past? Yes, but then again, you don't ever want to, regret what you did because I feel like the things you've done in your past make you who you are today. So, I mean, would I go back in time and change some of the things I did? Hell yeah, for sure. But I mean, I am who I am today. I'm still here. I'm still standing. And I've been through a lot. I'm blessed to be still standing. So blessed. And that'll be a different topic for another time. But we all had those days. Just know you're on the right path now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all have had those days. I guess you could say I'm on the right path. I mean, I'm still living and learning. I feel like for sure. There's still a lot of things I want to accomplish. I'm 29, and I feel like that's old. Even though that's not old, like I'm about to leave my 20s. No more 20s. Straight 30 and up. Like I'm getting old. That's how I feel. But there's still a lot of things, like I said, that I want to accomplish and that I want to do, and things I need to change. But you know, we're like I said, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody will ever get it right on the first time, second time, third time. They say that is the charm. So, but for me personally, I do feel like I've grown a lot from the kid I used to be. Like I said, I was pretty reckless. I was getting into to stuff I shouldn't have been getting into just because of the whole mom situation. So yeah, that which is no excuse to go out there and start wilding out and getting in trouble and catching charges just because oh my mom got married, whatever, whatever. But it was for me. Everybody has their ways of uh, showing emotion, I guess. And my way of showing emotion was getting in trouble, for sure, getting in trouble. But yeah, I my childhood was fun though. I'm not gonna cap. Even though I was getting into trouble, like I don't know, we were wilding, man. We were wilding. But it was all fun. It was all fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like I can't say everything, on here, but we had good times. We had good times, and we had bad times. But you live and you learn from your mistakes for sure. I feel like I'm a big mistake, but a mistake that was supposed to happen for sure. Cause I love myself. I love who I am. Like I said, you're not supposed to regret anything that you've done in your past because it makes you who you are. But I definitely do regret some things that I've done in my past. But it is what it is. I can't take it back. I can't change it. You just always make your day better. Appreciate you, Laylo. What you doing, Laylo? I try, fam. I try. I try. Um, but yeah. Um, these are people off my Snapchat. Shout out to my Snapchat. Shout out to y'all for watching, because I know that's who's watching on here. I know that's who's asking these questions. But y'all stay piping me up, boy. I swear, y'all fill my head up. Y'all fill my head up for sure. Y'all make this head big, bro. Oh God, y'all do. But I just be me. I just be me, man. I just live my day-to-day life and talk to y'all on Snapchat. Now I'm talking to y'all on the podcast. So, but there's a lot of the more you know, the more you'll realize you don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Facts. I like that. I like that. But I definitely this is new to me. All being a new podcaster is definitely new to me. Um, I just want to see where it goes for sure. This is my first show, so I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with the flow. But I'm still excited about it. I'm still excited about the opportunity that my team NMC Networks gave me. For sure. If it wasn't for them, I would not be on this camera right now. You dig what I'm saying? But um, I feel like I feel like when you get older, because I was still talking about my mom. I had got off subject. Breaking everyone in your world is awesome. Your content is going to be great. Appreciate that, Marcel. I feel like me and my mom now, we talk, but she's so busy. Now she's so busy, with being a flight attendant and stuff. She stays traveling the world, phone on airplane mode all the time. But we talk. She calls me, she checks on me. I call her, check on her. You know, every time she calls though, she's like, "Oh, I'm surprised I got you. I'm surprised I got you on the phone," because I really, it's hard to get in touch with me. I don't like to talk on the phone. Text me, Snapchat me. I don't like talking on the phone. So, yeah, I mean, we talk. We talk not as much as we should, but we keep in touch with each other for sure. She always knows what I have going on, but I feel like I can't talk to her about certain things. Like I said, my dad is in and out my life, but I can still always call him. I could still always pick up the phone and call him. So I go to my dad when I want to talk about certain things that I definitely feel like I can't talk to my mom about, which I should be able to. But just how my mom's side of the family is totally different from my dad's side of the family. It's like it's like I have. Okay, so my mom's side is bougie as hell. Bougie as hell. I feel like I'm bougie too, but I'm bougie in a different way. They love their clothes and their shoes and everything nice out of too. You see, I stay blinged out. You'll never see me in the same outfit, really, honestly. I don't like to repeat outfits. But my mom's side of the side is super bougie. My dad's side is like ratchet and ghetto. I feel like I kind of got a mixture. Like I'm kind of both. Like, I know I'm proper. I know I talk proper, and I can get rowdy. I can get ratchet too. But I'm too old for that. Like, I'm too old for that. Who wants to be rowdy and ratchet? No, we'll leave that to the kids. That's that back in the day shit. We don't do that anymore. But yeah, I feel like my pops. I can definitely talk to him about certain things that's happened in my life or that I've done or things that are still going on in my life right now versus my mom. So yeah, I mean, I guess there's pros and cons to that, but all I can say is he's somebody that I can talk to pretty much. That's about it. You did? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Gotta change up the weather. Gotta change up the weather. It's a little cold in here, man. It's a little cold in here, you dig? No, but I don't know. My pops is my pops. I love him to death. I love him to death. I love my mom to death. I love my whole family, you know. Always been properly still got my stripes. That part. That part. Definitely still got my stripes, but we gotta keep those stripes hidden. Everybody can't know our stripes. I know that. But um yeah. I love my pops. I love him to death. I just I don't know. I just wish he would be a better dad. And I don't know. I don't know if I feel like if he was in more of my life, would I turned out, would I turn out how I turned out, or would I have done, you know, the things I've done in the past if he was around type shit. But my mom left him when I was, I think, like 6. I think he was like he was a big shot. I'm just gonna say that. Like I said, I don't know what I can say on here. He was the big shot. He was up there in the game, if you know what I mean. He was up there in the game. But he just always caused a lot of, danger. And I was young. Like, I remember my mom telling me this one story. I was I think I was a newborn for a couple months, a few months or something like that. He saw even in university stays smiling, dancing, joking, and sending positive vibes to everyone. So with your secret polo, how do you stay smiling and positive no matter what? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I try not to let things get to me. I gotta. I mean, you really will never know if something's wrong with me. Like, you really won't. I hide it very well. I do. But I mean, I don't know, man. I just look at life as you never know when your life's gonna be over. That's how I look at life. You never know when your life's gonna end. Life is too short. Life is too short. I don't want to be a grouch. I don't want to be sitting on my ass not doing nothing. I don't want to be depressed, and I don't want to be that. I just want to live my life. I like smiling. I like giving advice to people. I like joking around with people. I like being goofy. That's just who I am. So how do you not lose your positivity no matter what? Uh, that's a good question. That's a good question. One, I do talk to God. Definitely believe in Him for sure, because I know for a fact He is there. Because like I said, there's been probably 3 times I should not still be here right now, not still be here right now, and I am. So definitely, definitely God for sure, for sure, for sure. But I don't know. I really, what I do, I wake up and I tell myself that I am strong. I will be a successful black independent woman. Well, I am independent already, and I am already a black woman. Successful, I'm not where I want to be. I definitely have more levels and more levels to go. But if you can find a way to bottle up and sell your positivity, I still got a lot of levels to move up, but I don't know. I just keep it pushing. I try not to let people get to me. If you let people get to you or get under your skin, that's taking you out of character. Mm-mm. You don't let people take you out of your character. Nah, I would never let anybody take me out of my character. Now, do I get mad? Can people make me mad? Yeah, but I don't feel like that's being taken out of your character. I feel like when you're out of your character, you're out of your body. You're a whole nother person. You're doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. You're out here fighting in the streets or whatever. Now people don't even fight; they shoot. Like life is dangerous. Life is crazy out here. So that's why I stay positive and stay smiling because life is too fucking short, bro. Like it's just too short. You never know what can happen. Like innocent people are dying out here for no reason. You know, all these ODs, drug overdoses. You know, getting shot. It's just like every day, and it's so sad. It's so sad. So sad. But I just keep it pushing. I keep it pushing. I can be having one of the worst days ever, and you will never know. You'll never know. My social media will never know because I always put that smile on. And I guess that's called faking it till you make it, but I don't feel like I fake it till I make it. I feel like I get myself out of that down feeling, out of that, or feeling like I'm down, or feeling depressed, or feeling lonely or sad. I get myself out of that because I'm not that type of person. I'm an outgoing person. I'm always smiling. I'm always happy, even if somebody's getting on my motherfucking nerves. I'm still always happy. I'll still smile at them, like even though I want them to shut up and move around. I'll still smile at them. I'll still keep continuing to talk to them because I can talk to anybody. I can talk to a brick wall, and I got that from my dad. Like what I do know about my dad is he is very outgoing. He was definitely a go getter for sure. When he was around, which I was young, I was really young. He got us everything we wanted to, probably illegally, but he got it. But he definitely did what he could do while he still had his chance, for sure. But I don't know. I just look at life as you don't have time to sit around and be depressed. We don't have time for that. Life is too short. Everybody's falling off of this earth like I don't know. It's crazy, man. Just watching the news, just all this corona stuff, and now supposedly corona's coming back, or we gotta start walking around with a vaccine card to go in stores and stuff. Like I don't know. Life is life. Life is that. Just LIFE. That's what it is. Life. That's it. But yeah, for sure, my family definitely is my biggest inspiration. Definitely my biggest inspiration. They definitely keep me going. They definitely keep me going and motivate me. But like I said, I can't talk to them about everything. Not my mom's side anyway. My daddy is the only person that I could truly call, or my friends, of course, because my friends they don't judge. But my dad is. I will pick that phone up when I need advice on certain things that I know for a fact that he would know about. So, um, but yeah, that's that's how I don't know. That's how I stay positive. That's about all I can say on that subject anyway. I'm just me, and I just continue to be me. And I don't know, I just wake up and I tell myself I'm strong, I'm positive. It's gonna be a positive day, it's gonna be a productive day. Whatever you gotta tell yourself to make yourself get up in the morning and, sometimes look at life at a different aspect. Life is very hard, very, very hard. Yes, they did. New York did definitely already enforce that. So it will be coming. It will be coming. That's why I said life's too short, life's crazy. Like all this corona stuff, and now we have to walk around with cars, and everybody doesn't want to get the vaccine. Some people feel differently about getting the vaccine versus others. So, but I don't know. I just am me every day, and that's all I know how to be. But on another note, and I have an hour on here, 20 minutes. On another note, um, on my mom, she she is. I don't want to say she's judgmental. I don't want to say that, but she does speak her mind, and she does say what she feels like she needs to say. And I feel like me and her are definitely alike a lot too, because we bump heads when we start talking about a subject or something. We'll start arguing, or she thinks I'm talking over her, and I'm not even saying nothing. She's the one still talking. Like we'll just bump heads and argue, but and then it's I love you. But that's every parent. But I don't know. I don't bring everybody around my mama. And some of my friends, they don't they don't want to come around my family because what's one thing you would tell your younger gay self to help you through hard times? What's up, Hannah? Uh, what's something that you would tell your younger gay self to help you through hard times? I think that was a joke. Your younger gay self. What's something that would you're saying? What's one thing you would tell yourself to help you through hard times? That's what you meant. That was a joke. Yeah, I caught that on. I caught that on, Hannah. But I mean, like I said, you're not supposed to regret anything that you've done in life. But I definitely would. I would not have started hanging around the people I started hanging around, or being in the areas that I was in, because it just kept getting me in trouble. Like, and it's crazy because when I was a kid, I never went to juvenile, ever, ever went to juvenile, never ever went to juvenile, never got in trouble in school, none of that. And then it's just like when I hit 18 and moms got married, it's just like 360, total change. Like I don't know, I just started acting out, you know, and doing things, man, doing things I should not have been doing at all. But I mean, it was really God. He's the one that, gave me chance after chance after chance. And the judge too. But I definitely changed a lot, for sure. For sure. Since 2016, I've changed a lot. I've grown a lot, for sure. I know that much. And I'm very proud of myself for that. Because I feel like when you're in the system, you're stuck in the system. And that's what they want. They just want your money and your freedom. That's all they want. So I'm very proud of myself because I have not been in the system in years, and I want to keep it that way. I want to definitely keep it that way. But another thing would be probably that I wish that I could have came out to my mom when I wanted to come out to her, and not her get a phone call saying, I'm in love with your daughter. I don't want her to break up with me. Please don't let her break up with me. Like, what? Like, what kind of phone call? That's a weird phone call. Like, I couldn't even imagine what my mom thought. Like that's what she answers the phone to, is crying and saying that I love your daughter and I don't want her to break up with me. Why would you say that? Why would you just call my mom and say that? Like, she doesn't even know that I'm gay. Like, what are you doing? So that was that was a whole nother ordeal. You want to see your mom married to someone other than your father? Did it affect you? Definitely, definitely did not want my mom to marry my father. That might sound crazy, but I didn't, because I just knew that if she stayed with him, that she that we would be in danger. Because, like I said, he put us in a lot of dangerous situations, like a lot of dangerous situations. Like I said, oh, that's what I was supposed to tell y'all. So, uh, my mom, when I was younger, I was like, I think I was, like I said, a newborn or few months old. I don't know. She went to wash clothes and her car had broke down. It was snowing. It was like 3 inch feet of snow. I don't know. She just said that her foot went, all the way through the snow. Anyway, so her car breaks down. So she calls my dad. This is the story she told me when I, was older, of course. But she calls my dad. Where you at? Can you come help us? We're stranded. Car broke down. He's too busy getting to it. He's too busy getting to the money. He's too busy for his family. Like, your newborn and your baby mama is broke down outside in the snow. So what did my mom do? She put me in uh, her clothes hamper, the flat square ones. Put me in the clothes hamper, wrapped me up, and put clothes around me, made sure I was warm. Got the step and got the walking. And this white van that pulled over, and he was like, do you need help? Do you need a ride? And, she didn't want to get in the van with this man. She didn't know who he was. He was like, you could trust me. I'll call my wife. I'm a pastor. Or he said, I'm a minister or something. He was some part of the church. I'm not sure. So he called his wife and all that. So she trusted to get in the van with him. And he took us home. Another time, our house got shot up because of my dad. Was he there? No. So definitely didn't want her to marry him at all. What's some wild shit you did? Don't gotta say no names, just the scenario. Uh, what's some wild shit I did? I don't even know if. Okay. Which time? I've done a lot of wild stuff, man. I've done a lot of wild stuff. I used to get money when I moved out. I used to rob Mexicans. Yeah, I used to have one of my homegirls. We go to a Mexican club or whatever. Have one of my homegirls holler at one or call them over, and she talked to them, whatever. They thought they were gonna do something. Here I come. So that definitely regret all of that, because all that karma came back on me. But like I said, those are my younger days. That's when I was 18, 19. You said you're willing to be raw on this show, so let's test it. What is one song that you'll turn on all the way up? Only if you're riding alone, but maybe you won't admit you liked it. I mean, I listen to every chance that I get every day. That's one of my main songs I listen to. I listen to Lil Baby off off top is my favorite rapper. Lil Baby is my favorite rapper. Every chance that I get, drinking and smoking, by Future and uh Uzi Vert. Is that his name? Lil Uzi, whatever his name is, with the big diamond in his head, looking crazy and shit. Uh, Appreciate that, Clarissa Martin. But yeah, I've done a lot of crazy stuff in my life. I'm not gonna lie. There's the time where, like I said, that was my main hustle right there. Was getting my homegirls to, hey, come here, stick them up. And that's nothing to be proud of at all. Like, I regret all that. Did I ever get caught for it? No, I never got caught. Never got caught for it. Um, I used to always, when my mom was with the pastor, they weren't married yet. I stayed skipping school to go smoke. Never was at school. I almost got in trouble for it. My mom almost. Well, I don't know if the parent gets in trouble or the kid, but for truancy, I stayed skipping. You stay wilding out. I do stay wilding out, but not in the way that I used to wilding out. Wild out. We're talking about a whole different situation now. I mean, I party. I party. I don't think that's gonna stop though. I just like being around. I just like being around music and around people and good vibes and good energy. So that's just my thing. But I used to always throw parties. I threw parties all the time in my house. And I think that's how I became a host. I used to host gay nights every Wednesday at a club at Tarbouche. That was pretty turned. That was lit. That was lit for sure. But like I said, you don't ever want to regret what you've done in the past. But I do regret a lot of stuff that I've done in the past because if I didn't do it, some things that affect me now wouldn't be affecting me if none of that happened. But it is what it is. You can't go back in time. We don't make time machines. Time machines haven't been created yet. I'm sure they will. Definitely sure they will. But yeah, I I definitely have lived. I feel like that I am like 40. I know I said I feel like I'm still 25, but I'm saying the things that I've seen and done in life. I feel like I'm like 40 years old. Like, I don't know. It's crazy how time can fly and the things that you can get into so easily and so quickly just because of people that you surround yourself with. They say you are who you hang with, and I believe that because I feel like if I didn't hang with the people I was hanging with, I wouldn't have got in trouble how I was or get in charges how I did. So I definitely believe that saying for sure. Because now I pretty much stay to myself. I mean, I still got my clique, since my people I hang with on a daily. But other than that, I pretty much stay to myself. I'm not out here wilding and stuff. But I will stay going to the club for sure. Or a hookah bar. I go to a hookah bar, but on weekends it's like the club. But my main goal is to open my own hookah bar. That is my main goal. That is what I want to accomplish in life is to have a hookah bar for sure. And I will. I'm speaking that into existence. You got to speak what you want into existence. You got to go for what you want. You got to grab it. Got to reach for it. It's not gonna get handed to you. Not gonna get handed to you. Even though some people are super spoiled and get whatever they want in life at the age of 25, 30, parents still paying for everything, getting their kids everything they want. So things can be handed to you, but that's you don't want things handed to you like that. But anyways, that is how I stay being me. Big speaker ESAW. That's how I stay smiling That's how I stay positive. That's how I keep y'all laughing. That's how I keep y'all smiling. That's how I keep, you know, I don't know, making y'all's day. Is what you tell me. What y'all tell me anyway. Y'all blow my head up. So I'm just saying. I'm just speaking on what y'all say. But yeah, that's just a little bit of me. A little bit of Esau's world that y'all just got to know. For sure, for sure. And I have about like 4 minutes left on here. 4 minutes left on here. I wanted to thank y'all for coming on here, tuning in, asking me questions. Definitely need that. Keeps the brain going, keeps the brain moving and operating, So definitely need that. Need comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share. Make sure you watch next Thursday's episode. That's going to be a whole different topic. I already got that one in my head. Shout out to my team, NMC Networks. Shout out to y'all for sure. Y'all are a blessing. Would not be here if it was not for y'all or him upstairs. Gotta believe in God, gotta trust God, gotta love God always. Even if you ask yourself, is there a God? If there is, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? All that, you know, all that kind of stuff. You're gonna always question God, but He is there. He is there to talk to, and He is the one that created us to be who we are, which is not perfect. Everybody, I feel like, is put on this earth to make mistakes. You have to make a mistake to learn from it. You have to do something to know what's right from wrong. So that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel for sure. So I just see how you take this, add your creativity, and make it your own. Appreciate that. Yes, I definitely will. I definitely, like I said, it's my first episode, so I still got a lot to learn, but level up, level up, level up. Because I'm always going to level up. That's my mindset. I will always level up, and I'll always be a boss, my own boss. And I will always stay positive. But make sure y'all check out next week's show. Make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all do that, and make sure y'all keep commenting and asking me questions. Like I said, keep my brain moving. Keep it pushing. But I definitely appreciate all of y'all for tuning in and asking me questions and the jokes too. I caught on to those, by the way. But tune in for sure next Thursday, same time, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Central time. Yes, sir. Big speaker, big speaker. ESAW Speaks podcast. Shout out to my team, NMC Networks, who did first show. So don't judge it. It'll be better, and it'll always get better. It'll always get better. Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. You did? Always gotta level up. You don't ever want to say you're gonna one up somebody though. I don't like that. I don't like somebody that feels like they're gonna one up me. This ain't no competition. Level yourself up. Be yourself. Be yourself. Just be yourself. That's all you gotta do. That's what I do every day. I'm myself. But yes, sir, I'm out of here. Big speaker. Check me out next Thursday.